You've come a long way to find me, but all your efforts are in vain. Your ridiculous powers, nothing compared to mine. And I'll prove it to you right now.
Oh no, I got the joke. I got it. Yeah, we're gonna get fucking hosed here, huh? I'm just gonna delay the inevitable. This is absolutely a scripted battle. Here it is.
That's enough. I'm tired of playing with you.
Fucking, I was making a joke. I was making a joke. I didn't think it was actually gonna do the thing. Oh, fuck. Alright, whatever. May, yeah. The dome's down here. I want to go there. Where the hell is that? And how do I get to it? I don't know. I've poked around this island and I'm obviously missing something. I know the room exists. I know kind of geospatially where it should be, but I don't know how to get in there. I haven't seen any entries. The game frequently uses the same trick on me.
A few minutes later.
Son of a fucking bitch. Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, game. Oh, eat shit and die, you stupid game. Who is this? You more skittish little bergs? Hello. Okay, yeah, alright. Hold on. I remember how to do this, I think. Gotta go up here. And then knock that off. Yeah. This isn't gonna help me open those doors, but... No. Huh. Do they need more? Supplies. Nope. They don't trust me. Alright, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that yet. Hello? Oh! Got one! Haha, idiot. You got stuck on geometry, now you're mine.
This is ridiculous. What you are saying is highly unlikely.
Huh.
Take DNA samples if you don't believe me. You'll see that this is an issue between humans.
Hey, why am I inside the shield?
To get involved. That's a turd of Rosie Rost. We've been attacked by Okar. Down, people. Where did you say you were attacked before? At the gauntlet, right down the corridor along the...
I was just fucking there.
Let me just check out what's going...
Whoop. I almost remembered all the things. There we go. Hi, hello, welcome, good evening. How's it going? Ugh. Oh, goodness. Oof, ow. Oh, man. Oh. How's it going? We're starting a new game tonight. We're starting Return to Monkey Island. Which I believe Eno suggested, or added to the list, more accurately. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Whoops. I got this game a while ago. And then just didn't even look at it. I haven't played a Return to Monkey Island game since whenever they came out. On like the 360, I think, was the last time I played on. No, that's not true. I played the Telltale Games one. I don't remember what happened. Thankfully, this game comes with something called the scrapbook, which I think just gives you a rundown of the lore up till this game. Hi, Chucky. Hi, Zine. How you doing? How are you enjoying your summer freedom, Zine? Excuse me. God damn it, I need to win one more stupid Pokemon battle. Let's just set that auto battler. Actually doing the battle is beneath me. You took the most glorious nap day? Jealous. I mean, I'm very happy for you, but also, man, I could have done with a nap. Oh, instead I biked in not very nice weather to get a haircut. It was not pleasant. Okay. So have you just been like saving up points so you can fire these off every night? What's going on? You just got one. I'm still clearing my throat from that cold. Alright, well. Give that a spin, Chucky. I'm still not sure if you're playing these games or reselling the keys, Chucky. But the system is the system as it is. So let me know that that worked. Before I take your points. Don't know when to be able to claim, fair enough. What are you eating, Zyme? What's dinner? I made chicken tacos, sort of. Pokeball. I've never had a Pokeball. I know you can cook the fish with the lemon. Like, I get the concept of it. But, I don't know, something about it is off-putting to me. Which is weird, because I eat sushi. Which is also raw fish. But a Pokeball has never enticed me. I don't know why. But I hope it's a really good one. Anyways, just let me know that worked, Chucky. And then we'll get started. What did I just open? Oh god, pretzel. Gross. It is delicious. I'm very happy for you. Key worked. Hot damn. Okay, those points are mine. And then we delete the row. It's gone. Okay. As a reminder, I still have 126 games to give away, which means I have more than 126 keys to give away. Now, with all that being said, I'm gonna hit play on Return to Monkey Island. I don't know where a good screen position is, so we're gonna start here, and we're just gonna go from there.
Hey, want to see my Mighty Pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate. In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials
Oh, yes.
to prove your worth. Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials. Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. We wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure. These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop.
You know, I don't think I've played that one. I've played the original Monkey Island, and I played the Telltale games. I don't think I've actually played Monkey Island 2.
Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course. That guy never gives up. This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the Scumbar handle the catering. Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride.
Yeah, whatever game that's from, I definitely didn't play it.
Then,
Also, hi, Max.
I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed. Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure.
Okay. More puzzles, harder puzzles, the full monkey for the pro adventuring game who wants it all. Absolutely. I'm no filthy casual. I'm gonna regret that. I'm almost certain, but we're playing it.
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
I'm really loving this art style.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real. Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir.
Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
That's actually a really good name for a hot dog place.
Hey, you have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Okay.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Okay. Okay, what's the button?
I want
Tab.
a dog that was bigger than my head.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Pretty sure that guy was the storyteller at Waterloo LARP for a while. Which guy?
Looks like they need a swabby in here. I'll never be the ship's swabby. That is really...
Oh, that guy.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Hold on. I'm curious about the text here. Interface. Okay, I'm going to turn that down. Okay. I mean, that's better.
You kids better have money.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of money. Can we get a couple scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
We're turning the size down. Things are very big.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
So is this LeChuck? Did we used to be good friends as a
What
kid?
should we do next?
Let's look for change in the outhouse.
Okay.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
I wouldn't say...
It's locked. I should get that key from the scurvy dog shack.
All right, back we go.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by...
Arcane Trivia, hello.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be
We'll try not to back sail.
I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
I would point out the key is large enough, or the leg is large enough. I don't know, club a man to death and then steal his hot dogs. You know, just saying.
It unlocks the outhouse outside.
Capella, hello. Or had a couple moments of, oh boy, that thing he said, if only he knew. Already? We've only just started.
You unlocked it.
I mean, I assume that is LeChuck. His name's Chucky. It's not like... It's not a big stretch. You know.
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
I thought it was a piece of 8 at first.
Okay, can I have it?
Coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Gross. What else we got? Dig through that filth.
I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that. Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
This water looks bad.
I'm not touching that gunk. It seems more like something Chucky would do. Hey, Chucky. It says you're
Wash it, yeah.
I never wash my hands.
That's not shocking.
gross.
In France.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay. Gross. I'm not sure how we can get scurvy dogs without any pieces of 8.
We might have all we need. I don't think that guy can see very well.
All right.
Hey, look! I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
Those
Fulfilled your restroom obligations.
the layer of grease on the floor. Can we get a couple scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8.
What can we get with this?
Tastes like a piece of 8.
Whoa!
Or a couple of
What?
scurvy dogs if you want.
No.
Good boy.
What are you getting?
What?
No.
Here's yours.
Oh no. He's gonna die from dysentery.
What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Yum!
Yeah, that tracks. Hold on, I gotta find it. It's been a while. Hold on. There it is. Sure, the hat. It's not really a pirate hat.
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Ugh, make sure that's on right. Alright. Oh, where's the timer?
Tues
Timer. 5 minutes. Hey, it worked. It's been a while since I've run the timer. Sometimes it doesn't work. Now I can't see chat very well. What can we do? Ooh, what's in here? Hey, man. Just living his best life?
I wonder where those 2 people we were following went.
No, muck around.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Okay, so we can't go down Tit Beach.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way.
Exhibit removed. Aww. This would be great for apple bobbing. Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yar.
Yar. Yar. Yar. Yar.
Oh, I didn't take the points. Give me those points. Hold on.
That's my friend D. Hey, D.
Hey, Chucky.
You're still the guy testing the toilet piece of 8? Yeah, it's awful.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner.
I don't know who this character's supposed to be. Like I said, I realized I've only played
See you around the park, Sid.
2 Monkey Island games. Restaurant Explorer. Check out Anchor, beat Chucky in a race, feed the duck, add some sauce to your scurvy dog, practice sword fighting, find a 4-leaf clover, make a wish at the wishing well, find our real parents. Oh no. There's a good amount of gross and humor, Monkey Island? Yeah. Alright, let's check out the Anchor.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that...
I'm sorry we don't all have the same hyperfixation, D.
They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then people noticed...
I'm not skipping the dialogue.
missed the
We're learning about anchors.
hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly, and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom.
Okay, that might actually be
Changes
true.
at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason.
All right.
Most anchors use
I'm willing to believe that part.
iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot
That's
of money
that's not
in
good.
wooden anchor companies. But the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And
You don't get an achievement or anything for listening to you all the way through. It's just a tutorial for game controls.
from the same
No, I'm okay with it.
meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors.
Dave Grossman said he had a lot of fun writing all these wrong but plausible facts about anchors. Yeah. The only ones that seemed plausible were like the anchor being odd shaped. I was like, yeah, okay. Okay. I was like, that one, okay. Everything else there was very obviously fake.
Hey, Chucky. Want a race?
You're on.
How does one race?
3, 2, 1, go!
I win!
You actually don't have a super large amount of time there. Okay, so we got feedeth the duck.
Hey,
Did you do any yard work today? No, because it's been raining the last couple days, so the grass is too heavy for me to rip up. How you doing, Creative? I refuse to acknowledge. Talk to the couple.
Excuse me.
Yes?
The grass is too heavy? No, it is. Okay, hold on. Context. I am ripping up like 2/3 of my front lawn. Because it has an invasive plant in it, and it's just not worth trying to just extract the plant. Because my lawn is, at this point, more invasive plant than grass. So instead, I'm using a flat shovel and basically just going an inch and a half beneath the sod and just ripping it up like squares at a time. But because I'm a cheap man, don't want to pay literally for dirt, I just realized the buzzer didn't go and nobody said nothing. This thing's not supposed to... Hold on. Hang on. Hold the goddamn phone. Where's my buzzer? Where is my buzzer? Okay. It's supposed to beep at 0. Okay, stop. It didn't do any of the things it was supposed to. Oh my god, that's bright. Fuck. Ah. Oh man, hold on. Oh my god. I just flashbanged half of my vision. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. So anyways, let me get through my dumb lawn story, and then we'll get to the other things. So I'm ripping up the sod, and because I don't literally want to pay for dirt, I grab the sod, and I knock off as much of the dirt from it back onto the ground. So doing that when it's been rained on for 3 days is a stupid idea, because 1, it's not going to fall off very easily, and 2, it's all going to be way fucking heavier. So no, I didn't do any yard work today. Okay. Cool, scroll back up. So the grass is 2 weeks, a wild thing to say. It's perfectly fine. Am I going to do a not grass lawn? Nope, I am going to reseed it. I will probably also throw some clover in there. But yeah, it's going to be a long road back to a normal looking lawn. Oh, I've got a redeem to make Kronk say something. All right. Hold on. Let me get some water. Oh, Captain Duck, hello. Hold on. Goose go. There it is. All right. Here's your thing. Creative Waste is hilarious. Makes great jokes all the time. There you go. Take those points from you. So, yeah, gonna have to pretend to be your parents again, as if that's what they were doing the first time around. Sorry.
Do you have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
All right.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Find your real parents.
Ducks and bread is bad. Yeah, but this is olden pirate times. They don't know better.
I want to feed the duck.
Even though there's a sign that says "Don't feed the duck bread." Don't look to John for behavior. Yeah.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
All right, we can do that. Gimme. Smushing in.
I'm not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
Okay, fine. I'll just
You should put that
palm the ketchup. That makes more sense. Later, Captain. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know what audio clip you just got from me.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
I don't even know what it could have been. Practice sword fighting.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if.
Gimme.
I found one.
Krog saying how hilarious I am. Ah, okay.
There was still one left. Darn.
There's a bunny in the pond? What? I see no bunny.
I never thought I'd ever find one.
Alright, so... Make a wish at the wishing well, practice sword fighting. Practice that sword fighting.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway.
Alright, fuck you, D. No need for that. There's a skull in the water. Is there? Oh, no, okay. as kind of stated earlier, I have only played... yeah, Dee would, absolutely. She's obviously the competent one. I have only played the original Monkey Island and the Telltale Monkey Island game. I actually haven't played anything in between. So there's going to be some stuff I just don't see.
What's in that basket?
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
I know that
The
voice.
other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. How rude.
Regard for your personal property in my adventure game, right? Here you go, Duck. Oh, Duck seems fine. Alright, let's find a wishing well. Oh. Hey, look, we could have bought hot dogs with that.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
I don't know who they got to do the voice acting for these, but they're really good. There are voice actors in who've done a lot of things, so there are almost certainly voices you recognize. Yeah, I recognize that old man's voice. I don't know from where, but like, I know it. But like, I will say, the kid voices here are really good. I'm actually like absolutely adoring Child Guybrush voice.
I wish we could speak backwards. Or what is...
Yes, you know.
Yes. Well, yeah, was it? Yes, you
Okay, hold on. Did it work? What did you say? Hold on. Yukicha is way on... What? Wait, hold on. Did they also throw in some, like, Piglet in there? Yeah. I was just saying, like, hang on.
That was fun.
Ah, man, it wore off.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
All right. What's left? Find our real parents. All right, no problem. Oh.
At home,
That's not Child Guybrush. That's Guybrush's child.
Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, kids. Having fun?
Yeah.
Also, fuck, we look rough.
Dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh, boy. That takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your
Disagree.
stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey.
Ah.
Is this a long story?
It's about as long as How I Met Your Mother.
Gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good
Much better payoff.
one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
I do actually like that this is going to be told as a story. So, like, we're going back in time to do this, but it's being told as a story to our kid, which also explains kind of the scrapbook visual treatment, as well as the literal scrapbook at the start of it. it's a really fun theme to kind of work it all together like that. Because we're not living it, we're reliving it. Was this a Kickstarter? I can't remember. No? Okay. It was super secret until it was suddenly appeared. Oh yeah, that's right. It like basically got like day one dropped or something like that. Yeah, it was announced on April Fool's, and then they're like, but yeah, no one believed it. Yeah, I remember now. Yes. It's an extremely them thing to do. Also, early credits. Do people remember when games and movies did this? Oof. Ron Gilbert is a troll. He's a genius. I mean, both. Both can be true, I guess. Remember Dean and I being wildly shocked that one of the people that does weekly adventure game thing with working on the game and not said a word? Nice.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, that I know that voice.
Swashbuckles and so on.
That's a famous one.
An expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What?
That's Yakko.
Here in Melee?
Yakko Warner.
Is there widespread
amongst other things.
Evacuating?
He doesn't seem
Rob Holson.
Carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
But yeah, sorry. Rob Paulson is one of those voices that I know immediately because that man is like conservatively 35% of my childhood.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
Shut up!
That's not the point. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag.
Wonder if he made the move to Blue Sky? Ooh, let me know.
Villain, and a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch.
Do we not have a boat yet?
As soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again.
He never has a boat? Again, I've only played 2 of the games, and it's been a long time.
Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Like, when did the Telltale... He's not very good at being a pirate. I remember that being kind of a running theme. When did the Telltale Monkey Island game come out? Because that's the last time I touched the series. 2009. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, well, that hurts.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
So last time I thought like I did anything with this game, this series, was 15 years ago.
Looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
First played in 2013. It was sold in some kind of bundle? Yeah. No, I played it when it came out. I remember because it was episodic and I didn't have all the episodes. Like, I played it as soon as it came out.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness.
Alright. Ooh woo.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Alright. Ooh, what's this?
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Are y'all just gonna say in the back? I should definitely ask, though.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back. Alright. Let's look at the picture.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
These are the pirate leaders?
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders.
Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Very Gen X coded responses here.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder
Oh,
stats
okay.
and everything.
So he's squatting on a blue sky.
Lila and Captain
spot.
Trent? It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Guybrush is kind of boomer here, or Gen X. I'm just like, yeah, no, they read more Gen Z. Maybe the English woman is millennial. Her plunder stats are amazing.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
No? Alright.
It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved.
The only mystery here is who let you into this bar.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
Ugh. I knew that. I wasn't gonna say it.
With backing, I can work it out. It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will go.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not.
Why waste money on an expedition?
I feel like I know her
when
voice
join
too.
The one that's already going. Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
These close-up shots here give me like Tim Burton vibes.
Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own.
I'm just gonna run out and start crying.
Ship? I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Okay.
Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses.
Did I pick hard or casual? I picked hard, and writer's cut mode was off because I didn't know what that was. It said worst pacing. We're just gonna add some more dialogue and stuff. Ah, okay.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
So are we married at this point? I don't know where in the chronology we are. They thought, oh, well, we didn't really need that here or there for the story. Mention the old pirate leaders made me think of it because, for example, you met them sooner with the writer's cut on. Oh, okay. You got married at the end of Curse. Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out where we are in the, no, I know that's my kid. I just wanted to figure out where in the chronology this story sits because he's telling a story. It could have happened anywhere, you know, amongst the games.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you.
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
Yeah, I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll try that. I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
In terms of the internal chronology, okay, so this comes like, hold on, when you say this is 20 years after that, are we talking about me telling the story to my son, or the story that we're telling to my son is 20 years later?
I have to get going.
Oh, so do I. Lots to do. Bye.
Bye. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to... Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
Exactly, it's stayed here, but okay.
This place
All right.
hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much.
That's a fun fourth wall break there. Calling free will, because we're controlling him.
The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open
Oh, we got a hint book?
on what is to
All right, cool.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. No too much.
Fuck.
Is the voyage.
This is good writing.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
All right.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store. What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that? This place has kind of gone downhill. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor. Oh, yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories. But cash
Even though they weren't so cheap. Or they weren't so good. Can't
forced
remember
to
the line right now.
close. Thanks for the memories. But cash would have been better. Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. The note says...
Okay, the handle and the note do the same thing.
Thanks for the memories. But I...
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door. Things are not what they seem.
She's coming ridiculously hard in my right ear and not my left.
The way of keys. No one ever works together. All want their own prize. When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone. You can find a golden key, but you cannot own it. A lock is a beautiful thing. A key, even more so. If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding.
I wonder how many lines she's got.
They're mostly gone now. Hardly anyone left to pick up the pieces. The queen always gives way to a new queen. She vanished along with the ship. I told her not to go. The secret smells like popcorn. Some islands you should not visit. But what can you do? I got my golden key. But then, that is not enough.
I feel like I know her voice too.
Comes sooner than you think. He's doomed. But that's what you get when you get involved with a woman of station.
I feel like everything she's saying is like
They all think they deserve it.
cagey references to stuff in the game.
They do and they don't. It's a fairly good story. I wonder if there will be a sequel. I got my golden key.
Okay, now we're looping.
And that
was all of
is
them.
enough.
Aw, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work. Employees only. It seems to be stuck closed.
I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of half expecting the old pirates to be in the alley.
The pen is mightier than the sword. I've got a few coins for incidentals.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old
Oh
pal.
my god, I remember Stan.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
Cute.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds
You forget Stan.
You know what I remember most about
15 years of video games between then and now.
Well, right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone while hard killers roam this place.
Okay. Yeah.
I noticed you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
Well, except the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Eyebrush, you gotta get me out of here.
Fuck.
It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. Their annuals, they're doomed anyways, is actually very, very funny.
It's like a swamp, without the clean parts.
And I could turn it on. I don't know, like, I don't know, should I turn it on? I don't know. I'll leave that to the viewership, I guess. If people want me to turn it on, I'll turn it back on.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
I like the effect that they're like, it's an old animation thing where the pattern doesn't move, but the thing that takes on the pattern, like the shape, moves.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs.
Was originally a technical limitation and secret, now it's trademark. I mean, it's not the only thing to do it, but I like that I'm still seeing it.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
It's probably better not to, given your usual viewers might not be super familiar with all the details. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, hell, I might not be super familiar with all the details. Like I said, I played two of the titles, and there's a large window of time between all of it, so... Like, I could turn it on, I don't know if I'm gonna get anything else out of it. Killing Mason right now? Oh. Fair enough. Hi, Mason. How you doing, buddy? You being good? Being a good listener?
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
He does not know how to handle that? Oh, me, the person on the TV addressing him directly?
Business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
I can tell my kids. The only thing I care about whether they're being good listeners, good helpers, and trying their very best. So, are you doing that, Mason? Hold on, wait a minute. Wait. Do I still have my zoom button? Where's my zoom button? I don't have my zoom button anymore. I gotta fix that. Over here. Are you being a good listener, Mason? Good helper? For your dad? Hmm? You being the best Mason you can be? hope so. On the official website, they use this scene for the UI, and you could get Stan to allude to NFT-related crimes. Ugh.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Alright. Commercials are about to show up, so we're going to take a 3-minute break. So go get yourself a drink, a snack, go to the washroom, scream into a pillow, stare into the middle distance. Think about what a good boy Mason is being for his father, and we'll be back in like 3-ish minutes. Hold on. Perfect. Now, can I get up here in time is going to be the question. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, no, no! Wait, did I get it?
Now be extracted and refined to produce various industrially beneficial parts.
Ah, I did it.
Products of these processes will require careful management, but a capable pioneer such as yourself surely understands that. To improve efficiency,
Coming home, I'm coming home. Tell Fix-It I am coming home.
Because Fix-It did not want to over.
I like how I keep going up though.
Complex pipeline management, but they have since been re-added after my impact.
Oh look, it's the whole map.
Capabilities.
Ooh, what's over there? That's so weird and spooky looking. What is that? Man, it fucking cannoned me. I'm so curious about the mystery hole. Oh, I think I'm coming back down now. Yeah, here we go. I'm assuming my gut reaction is that that is DLC. Like, if they want to expand this map to say, like, there's a whole new area or something like that, that's where it'll be, because it'll get you into the Earth. Oh my god, it fucking launched me to... Wow. Gonk. Donk. Did I completely goof that? I don't understand.
Unterlassen Sie das.
What was that? What was that energy? What was that whole shot?
Unterlassen Sie das.
Like it just comes in a very weird angle. I love it. Babies! Hot damn! It's time for free heals. Yeah, throw me your babies. Don't mind me, just killing some babies. Don't worry, they're just digital babies. They're not real. It's like killing a Tamagotchi. It's fine. Besides, they're the ones spitting them at me. How's it my fault?
Busy laughing while others earn a living, Susan? Not everyone's got your dad's money, I guess.
Jesus Christ, Jenny.
All I care about is keeping this town crime-free.
The only crime here is that haircut.
Hey, Jenny, my grandma called. She wants her sweater back. I've had enough of this.
Oh shit, are we gonna Sherlock Holmes them? Just destroy these.
There, I'm back. Thank you for the votes there, Max.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
So you're continuing your spending spree. I bought 40 Noctofan. I'm not sure if you missed words in there, T3, or I just have zero fucking idea what you're talking about.
What did you you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
Noctua is the brand. 40. Oh, okay. You bought a $40 Noctua fan. I don't know. Is that a lot? I don't know fan pricing generally, let alone for a brand that I've never heard of.
What exactly did you allegedly do for...
Oh, it's a PC fan. Oh.
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Melee Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
They make the best overbuilt quality fans. Oh, okay. So you bought a singular PC fan. I assume your case has more slots. So is the idea to slowly swap them out with additional Noctua fans?
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred
Yes? Oh, okay.
for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you do that for your old...
Yes, the law practice being entails. Yeah, yeah.
About the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that
This guy's armed? Yeah.
One thing
That's what he does.
missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The document shredding.
Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. See you later.
Yep.
It's metaphors. Going cheap. Yep. Now, what was I doing with him?
Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here.
I'll make it.
Oh, right. Gotta make you a key. Right. Is it actually number 3? Oh, it's not on here. Freeing Otis is optional.
Welcome to my shop.
Hi there.
It's not optional.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
All right.
What's that lock?
That's for hats.
What's that lock?
It's meant for bachelors to secure their apartments.
What's this lock?
A special one that can open with any of 4 different keys. And please don't touch the glass.
What's that lock?
A famous lawyer used that to keep people from stealing his front doormat. And please don't touch the glass.
What's that lock?
That's for sealing a container full of evaporated gas. And please don't touch the glass.
What's that lock?
It's for a small jazz band to lock up their gear.
What's this lock?
A special one that can open with any of 4
I guess we're looping now.
And please don't touch the glass.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did. Yes it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family.
All right.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
That's kind of like what Whitey Bones was saying.
It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
How would you like to join a pirate crew?
Would I have to leave my shop?
Well, yes, that's the general idea. The crew actually get on the ship and, crew it.
Thanks. I'll pass. Try down at the docks. There's always somebody hiring somebody down there.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
What's that key?
That one is only for going in, never for coming out.
Oh, that key's for soaking.
What's this key?
That one's for making a quick exit from somewhere you're trapped. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's that key?
That opens a long, straight wardrobe for keeping long, straight dresses. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's this key?
That activates a mechanical kettle. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's this key?
That unlocks your house.
What's this key?
That activates a mechanical kettle.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
What? Hang on. What?
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Can I try out your key grinder?
No. I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
Come on. Can I please try your key grinder?
Seriously, I don't much care if you grind off a finger. But I don't want to have to clean up afterwards.
That's fair. Okay.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Fair enough.
Looks sort of like an eye. I think it's a chandelier. Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh?
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
I think.
Good to see you again.
You too.
I think she's voiced by. She was in Rosewater, the woman who drove the carriage. Fuck, what was her name? Anyways, I think that's the same actor.
You should never have given up being swordmaster.
Who says I did?
Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Governor seems like a full-time job.
It is. But there's room for overlap if you're creative about it. I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all...
Oh, so she is Lola in Rosewater.
I like that woman less every minute.
So I was right. Okay, cool.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
I'll be needing a crew. You interested?
Ha! I'd rather swallow a live badger than crew with you again. No offense intended.
So, unlikely but still possible?
So you're saying there's a chance.
Want a crew, go down to the docks and hire one.
Hi, Zine.
Is there a government program that funds expeditions to find secrets of Monkey Island?
Welcome back.
Oh gosh, you're too late for that one. We canceled it last year and diverted the funds to build a habitat for the rare Caribbean whining leech. There's a ship at the docks that's headed for Monkey Island.
I think you're talking about LeChuck's ship.
Do you want to go to Monkey Island or don't you?
What? I said hi. What do you want from me? I said welcome back.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Look at all the books.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
There could have been more enthusiasm. Fair enough. I'm sorry. Want me to take another pass at it?
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. It's thicker than I would have imagined.
Ship-to-ship combat strategies. Yes? Okay. Hi, Zyme. Welcome back. I'm so glad you're back. Where'd you go? I didn't even know you disappeared. You didn't say bye. Tell me everything.
It's a cookbook.
Better?
It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
That's a fun joke.
I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it.
I have no bits, and you must be.
All right. Thank you. You're welcome. Whoop. Oh man, this is a no-winner. It's either popcorn or rotten egg, and I don't like either of those. Fiscally responsible? Yeah, you don't have to spend bits on it. Oh, butter popcorn. The wild thing is that T3 stopped spending points long enough to afford it. First? Nobody does first. First very rarely gets triggered at the top of stream.
Warning, do not try these tricks at home.
Whoa.
Edgy.
Cute.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
Insane? No, it's not insane. I'm just not popular enough for people to fight over it. Oh, right, did all this, right? You didn't tell me, but I heard you mention it in Fred's channel.
This is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
You want to talk about it? You want to tell us about your new buddy?
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Remington. Ooh, good name. Very regal. Remington is a rat of action.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood. Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Okay, we're gonna need to borrow one of these books for something. Ingredients, ship-to-ship combat strategies, voodoo tricks you can do at home, endless tale of voids that would not end, autobiography of Gene Lodi, and at the end of the plank.
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Oh, you got an albino rat. Okay. Albino rats always kind of weird me out. Albino creatures do. Which is, I know, isn't fair to them. It's not their fault. You're back to having 4 rats and a snowball kicks the bucket? Albino humans exist? Yes, that's true.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Okay.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Okay. Or Snowball? As I understand it, Snowball's kind of an asshole. Unless I'm getting my rats wrong. Okay.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined. The assets of
He's throwing him in the trash when he dies.
To settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
It's what they would have wanted. Indy! Hi, bud. How you doing?
I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's. This used to be such a bright, cheery place. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusty.
Boyfie said I should just release him into the wild. I'm not that cruel. What's Boyfie? You're having a long, sorry. I'm alright. Have a long weekend. I don't know if you're telling me to have a long weekend or you have a long weekend, which makes sense because what is it? It's like Memorial Day on Monday or something? You missed the, okay. Fair enough, okay. But yeah, you all have Monday off, right? Boyfriend. I'm nearly 40. You can't give me new words like that. You can't just drop them in. Memorial Day, okay. So I didn't even know you had a boyfriend. Look at you. Boyfriend. Nearly? Yeah. Well, hold on. It's May, right? June, July, August, September, October. Yeah. I'm closer to 40 than I'm not.
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. It's a dried up old sea sponge.
That's my sea sponge.
Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's.
It's a recent thing? Well, that's fun. Congratulations. Know what I found out? So here's a fun story, and something stereotypical men something. I got my friend on Discord last night to haven't talked to him in a little bit, and play some games and whatnot. And so it was like, oh, like, what's happened since the last time I talked to you? And he's like, oh, well, when's the last time we talked? I'm like, oh, you just came back from Japan. You had been sick there, like you and your girlfriend had sick, like both got some kind of illness there, and it was like no bueno. He's like, oh yeah. Oh, lots of stuff happened from that between then and then. Did I tell you I got engaged? Like, what? No, you didn't tell me you got engaged. When did that happen? Oh, it happened on that trip in Japan. What? What do you mean it happened on that trip and you just didn't mention that entire detail the last time we talked? He's like, oh yeah, we got engaged. Yeah, it was really nice. I was like, for fuck's sakes, man. Anyways, there you go. Just a fun little anecdote. Thought I'd share. Also, his stepdad died in that same window, and he's just like, oh yeah, he died. He had like super cancer and he passed away. And I'm just like, what? What? You're just not telling me? Like, what the fuck, man? Super cancer. Yeah, like he basically went from like not having cancer to having stage 4 cancer, and very quickly passed away. Cancer, isn't that was super effective? How about that? Le ship.
How clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome...
Wild sad? Yes, I agree.
Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
It was just like, how did this not come up?
Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. Good job. I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated?
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Weird how stuff like that'll just blow up out of the blue. One of my uncles just went from, hey, I survived cancer to dying from C. diff complications in the span of 3 days. Well, I'm sorry, Max. That sucks. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's weird. And then like the flip side of that is sometimes people are like, oh, you have cancer, and then like blink blink, oh, the cancer went away. Like that happens sometimes too, and that's also very wild. Human bodies are weird.
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree.
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Andrew LeChuck. No relation.
What a coincidence. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew, ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Gliders are weird and dumb and gross and also amazing sometimes. It's true. They're sometimes amazing.
This isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4. Looks like this is going to be a long journey.
Okay.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Okay, so the luncheon is over. There we go.
Hey, Wally.
Well, 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 look what the surf washed us.
Okay, so we're doing multiple voices now, huh?
Nice to see you again, too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy.
It's legally distinct Pinky.
Blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
Well, I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
It's Neil Ross, is it?
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
I'm looking for a map through the forest.
What are you trying to find in the forest?
I don't know. Nothing in particular.
Then having a map won't really be any different than wandering around lost, will it?
Yeah, but, I mean, well... never mind. You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all.
Which button? Hold on. Which button is that? Is that this one?
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh. They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Ooh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Ooh, looks chilly up there. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away. What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable. This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? I had a map like this once, but I sailed left.
I don't get that joke.
It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, Cursed Black Diamond. The first rule of piracy is, never buy a used treasure map. Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. Huh, never seen one of those before. I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself. Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced. Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
All right. Oh, jeez.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. The guy
I know LeChuck's voice too.
best ideas.
I mean,
Kill. Wait. Let him live. I want him to see me sail off.
other than doing this
The
voice.
secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas? Instilling
I didn't identify it, but I recognize it.
being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders.
Just
Finish
Harnell.
loading the ship, and whatever
What would I know them from?
don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Oh, it's Wacko. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid. How's your day going?
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Oh, thank God. So, no one in this is cute.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hello. Hello again. It's really clean in here. Do you have a mop I could use?
Dot's not in this.
We don't allow
A
filth to
shame.
accumulate in the first place. Try somewhere a little less sanitary, like the bar by the docks.
Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
It's pretty straightforward.
Oh, did I?
I think I'll browse around.
I see.
Try not to touch
I
it.
thought it was a conversation bit, but it's not. It is an item.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea. At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I want it, though.
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
Hello, Silco. Welcome in.
I'll stay on this side of the bar. I already copied the serial number.
All right.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
I'll come in. Okay. So we did that.
It seems to be stuck closed. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine. Also. Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
Ask me about Loom.
Historical landmark.
No way. Can't believe that. Oh my god. Alright. Sure.
This does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today.
What about the voice?
Sacking and pillaging.
You just going to sleep, Zine? Fair enough. Nighty night, Zine. Pleasant dreams. Oh, is that Matt Mercer? Oh. Huh. Fun fact. I actually don't know a lot of Matt Mercer voice roles. It's not someone, like, I know everyone loves Matt Mercer, and I have absolutely nothing against the man. I don't follow his career at all. I just don't. Absolutely nothing against the man. I know he does. They let me do Monkey Island. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad he was happy to. He was excited for it. Like, I know he's in something, the new Yakuza game. He's the English voice of the main character in the new Yakuza game. I know that.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Oh, right, he's Vincent in Final Fantasy VII or not reunion. Whatever, the new Final Fantasy VII series.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Oh, it's on the badge. Don't ask me about it.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
That's so stupid.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
They hired him as additional voices, then the computer with the lines he was supposed to be ready glitched and suddenly supplied the Vincent lines. Oh yes, I remember that. Yeah. I do remember him telling that story, but my brain forgot that anecdote. That's fun. I'm sure he was super happy about that. Speaking of, hang on. Just double checking. Final Fantasy VII Remake Interrogated is on my schedule.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary...
So defeated sounding. It's perfect.
Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated
Nope.
score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters.
None of this is true about Loom.
And magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
I've played Loom.
Now get lost.
convince Cobb to tell you about Loom. I don't think any of that actually applies to Loom. It's all true about Loom.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the original pitch. No, I remember that. Okay.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
It's all true. I don't know. I mean, opinions are opinions. I don't know how true all of those things were about Loom.
Same old, same old.
How's Elaine?
It's all legit about one. Yeah, I guess.
Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Context, I guess, matters.
Still in public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
That's the one that really, like, high-resolution 3D landscapes? I don't remember that.
Limes as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey. Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool.
What's with this zoom?
Civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you
This feels weirdly Jedi-esque. Yeah, this is a Star Wars reference. Yeah.
Your tool and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle.
This is going way too long for a bit.
Cook, you are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly.
Yeah, Star Wars references in my Monkey Island.
This is your own personal journey.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop?
Okay,
Yours.
buy T3.
You've got to make one.
It's a LucasArts game. Yeah, LucasArts games.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
That's a good
Even
title.
the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time too, but don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop. Active little guys, aren't they?
Like, the food on the table in the foreground changes every time you enter this room. Oh, really? Like this? That changes? That's fun.
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars. Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
All right.
It's hopeless.
Don't have nearly enough stick-on stars. Oh, so you're talking about this thing? Like the ham hock? Oh yeah, look at that. That's fun. That's a fun little detail. Alright, so now we go back to the map guy. Now we can get a map of the forest.
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Can I have this knife? I saw it real before.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of life.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh.
Probably.
Okay.
These are probably all previous references,
Not
yeah.
balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling...
The fuck is mumbledy-peg?
Tricks involving stacking or
What
balance...
is mumbledy-peg?
...may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
The sandwich, is that what that's called?
With breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage...
I just learned something new.
If damaged, the product should not be...
Remember, everyone, every day is a learning day.
And should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or at all times. Keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and...
Yeah, I've also never heard it called that.
Possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer...
Oh my god.
...no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse...
I refuse to skip anything like this.
...to these terms. Purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Okay.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Okay, thanks. You don't know why you know that fact? It's probably from a game? Yeah, mumbledy-peg.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive, even very old
I'm
tragedies.
gonna give it to LeChuck.
Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy. This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum.
Hmm.
Sure, the magic has worn off.
Right, we can go there now.
But I believe I could restore its abilities.
An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks. Too bad it's empty. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
Not very practical. Keep up the good work, buddy. A crystal. This isn't that kind of game.
I don't know what he's referring to with that.
Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. Not for me. Looks like it's been there forever. Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
I'd need a lot of keys to open that. The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Alright. Mumbledy Peg might be an American variant, but Mumbledy Peg is known from 1650s, from an earlier term in 1620s. Oh. You wanted this trivia? I did want that trivia. Thank you. I mean, it's in your name. Okay, so now we go back to the bar. We fuck up this guy's broom. Just a little. Oh, who's this guy?
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of...
You know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients.
Or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dish.
I love this voice.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it.
Not particularly this actor. I'm not saying he's doing a bad job, but like not this specific representation of it. But I always love that like snooty like sailing guy voice. You know, this kind of voice. Yeah. Usually I have to do like an underbite to do that one. I actually haven't done that voice in a while. I say, Charles, who's this poor person digging up my boat? Okay, we gotta borrow the cookbook and give it to this guy.
Stay away from my mop.
Okay, can I fuck your mop up just a little though? How about this? Can I fuck it up?
Stay away from my
Okay.
It's definitely a mop.
Alright, so we're probably gonna have to get the cookbook. I don't know how we convinced her to give me the cookbook. It's probably fast to go this way. Okay, so let's go to the museum first.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection
Who is
of pirate
this?
memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Fuck, I know that voice. God damn it.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the
Oh my god, Kenny Yates.
actual
And what do I know Kenny Yates from? Here's the thing, I'm terrible with names. I need roles.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important. That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
Covers a Bitch, Rebroken, Wolf Mountain, Cookie Run. Hold on. I'm just gonna look it up. Kenny Yates, IMDb. Which one is it gonna be? Okay, it's probably this one. see. Just doing a big old scroll here. Oh, okay. I don't recognize the name, the voice. Then he sounds like someone else that I'm thinking of. Anyways, ads are going to start again. So now's a good time to, once again, go to the washroom or eat yourself a drink or a snack. Scream into a pillow, stare into the middle distance. Really think about eye patches, you know? And we'll be back in like 3-ish minutes. So Amazon can collect their pennies from us. Hold on. It is plot-based.
There's nothing there. It's just your imagination, Jenny.
Uh-huh. How's it going? Don't mind me. Squeezing through. Good weather this year, huh? Can we catch the game? There we go.
See? Nothing to worry about.
And you turn around? Oh, okay, there we go.
Damn it, Susie! You scared the life out of me! What do you want? I just saw the cutest little frog! Are you kidding me? I know, right? He's got the cutest little bug eyes. I just want to take him home with me.
God, look at him. Mine's better.
So you are
Hold on, I've got a thing for this. Hold on. I can do this.
So you are Ness? I see. There's a prophecy that a boy would destroy Master Gygus. You make me laugh so hard. If Master Gygus is scared of someone, he would have had to be worse than the greatest evil. I'll take you down big time, so get ready for the worst fight of your life. Get ready to feel your pain. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Nap. Okay, the mass driver. Here's the mass driver. How do I get to the mass driver? So we need to come through around here to this elevator, which brings us up to here, and then I believe we can carry on upwards from there. If that fails, we'll go through these escape pods because I kept the escape pod navigation chip. That one right there.
2, 1.
Oh shit. Elevator's not on. Okay, I don't know how to get moon access, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we are going to try and get out the escape pods. I have 55 health. This is going to end badly.
Gate reactivation in 3.
Okay. One problem at a time.
Fucking phantoms.
God damn it. Okay. Nope. What the fuck? Okay, hey, guess what? There's a jump button. Whee! Alright. We're back. What clip was the classiest of clips there? All my clips are classy.
Why do you have this big gear?
It's from the Melee Clock Tower, stolen during a pirate raid nearly 75 years ago. It was recently found at an inn on St. Martin, where it was being used to mill corn.
Oh, the Earthbound belt, yes.
That we had in the back room.
Has anyone thought about putting it back in the clock?
Nah. If the clock started working, it would only confuse people.
I mean, that's fair.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to
Spoiler alert.
melting them. I had an armload of mugs, and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and
I
significant.
mean, this is actually
Not
true.
yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
The clock in my mom's kitchen was 50 minutes off for most of my life. Because it was that far off, we got used to it. I tried fixing it, we all ended up late for everything, assuming the clock was 15 minutes fast. Yeah, it doesn't work unless you tell everyone.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Okay.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits.
Plot me lampshade.
Different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine. What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was gone.
Oh, no.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me.
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot. Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Okay.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
That's a nice coffin.
The one with the ore, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town, but I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
Okay.
It's cracker mix. Some assembly required. Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection.
Yeah, I want
I
it.
got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché.
All right, yeah, you know what, yeah.
Look around.
Please do.
Okay, so we want that. Well, we're obviously gonna have to deal with that and that.
There's some very tiny...
I need a better magnifying glass to do that.
The display case is locked.
Okay. So yeah, we deal with the bird. Get the number on the lock. Which means I need a better magnifier.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Okay.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book. You never even
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Can I borrow a book?
You never even...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Okay. I don't know what else I need here. Okay.
It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Aw.
It's soft and extra fuzzy. It's my very own, very sharp, non-magic...
Oh, wait, hold on.
Knife.
How about a frog?
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Okay, okay. We can fix this. Take this and write on the frog. Writing on the frog feels rude. Dear Carla.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness. And I always tell people how nice you are.
I don't know about that one.
Please accept my humblest apology. You scare the heck out of me.
Okay, let's try that frog.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
God damn it.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
Okay, so that part's right.
Carla.
Sorry for losing the book.
The book I borrowed.
That's the subject. The hard on softness.
That you are hard on softness. And everybody says how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
Okay, let's try that frog.
This
Hi,
is for
Chucky.
you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment. One I reject you.
God damn it.
Well, apparently a forgiveness frog doesn't work if the apology you write on it isn't good enough. To whom it may
Fuck it.
concern. Sorry for forgetting your birthday. With fear and respect, Guybrush.
Obviously not that. So, Carla.
Carla.
Book.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Hard on
I
softness.
admire that you are hard on softness. And I know you're really nicer than people say you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Should I know how to actually do this?
Dear Carla, this is a nice one. I reject.
God damn it. You don't need to brute force this? Okay. So I'm missing some information. Okay. I didn't look at some things. That is... Man, fuck, that is opaque. There's nothing in my inventory. Wait, which room did I not click on everything? I thought I clicked on everything.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. Edgy. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Out in Maletown. Really? Really? God, that's so unlike me. I'm usually like neurotic about that.
Hi there.
Hi.
Oh, look at all this stuff. Hey, how do you feel about this?
I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
Perfect. Okay, so there's that. Exterior locations. Oh. Alright.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memory.
Okay, I know I looked at this stuff.
Employees only.
That's unfortunate. That one has aged poorly.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. They're having a half-off sale. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring.
Oh.
I once made it all the way to the honoring Melee Island's 27th.
Look at that. Fuck, I missed this one.
Master for her heroic actions at Port Elizabeth. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
There's no achievement for not using it. Yeah, but I like to try and solve shit myself.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring.
Yeah.
I've never once made it all the way to the end.
So I did everything in here except the
I know
globe.
you made globes too.
Oh.
I don't. This is for reference.
Got it. I missed that one. That was an achievement.
Continents.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness. Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
What the hell did I not read all of? And it's not inside a building? What the hell?
Honoring Melee Island's 27th Governor, Carla the Swordmaster. For it doesn't look finished.
It's an obvious thing if you played Secret. Well, I haven't, so...
This place has kind of gone downhill.
Oh no, I did play Secret. Sorry, I did, yes. Sorry, I was thinking Curse. I don't know what I haven't looked at. This is the first object the player would come across in Secret. After walking down from the lookout? I mean, I looked at her poster.
Re-elect Governor Carla.
No, I looked at the poster. She's hard on softness. I have that. That part I know. Dear Carla, I know you're hard on softness. I'm sorry about the book. I don't know the last two prompts. Because I have to say... Like, I have to finish the letter off. The poster and the bust? I mean, I looked at the bust. What did the bust give me that's for the letter?
The problem with this statue is it's honoring Melee Island's 27th Governor, Carla the
Oh,
Swordmaster.
is it because now I have the 27th Governor?
Elizabeth.
That'll get the extra information? Like, was it I just didn't have... Port Elizabeth. Hold on, now that I've interacted with that, I need that for the frog. Yeah, okay, so I just did not have all the information in order to do this correctly.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness.
Ah, so yeah, it didn't give me this before.
As shown by your actions at Port Elizabeth, please accept my humblest apology.
I don't know what to do about this either.
I've implemented a reminder system for myself. This is for you.
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for, and I'll treasure this frog as a
Okay. Now can I have this?
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. Sad after you lost the last one, but you seem genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
He would not.
Can I borrow this book?
One book at a time. I only trust you so far.
Okay. At the end of there's multiple. There's an achievement related to that, isn't there? I have to like collect all the copies of them or something like that. There's trivia cards? There's trivia cards. What the fuck? Okay. Hey, man.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for I found this at the governor's mansion.
Wow, Guybrush. I don't know how you knew I needed this, but the mystery dish must be in there.
Hold on 1 second. Where's the achievements list? Trivia cards. Oh, I have to find all the copies of At the End of the Plank. I don't have to own them. Ah, okay. It's just a search and find. Okay.
I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
Okay. Cool. There's a book you can pick up in the Scum Bar. In the Scum Bar. Oh, it must be this.
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
It's my book now. Oh my god, there's so many pages. Gave Dave the Diver vibes. Honestly, there's a couple things in here that struck me as Dave the Diver. I would not be surprised if there was some inspiration for ignore the trivia cards for now. But what about getting them? Okay, so now dude's cooking stuff. I got the wood, which means I can go Low Street. It takes gaming the system. But we are a pirate. That's kind of a thing, isn't it?
Hey, Wally. I found this sliver of wood. Can you use this to make the map to the mop tree?
Okay.
It's legit. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so I should just answer them as they show up.
Thanks, Wally.
Okay. So piranha, thistle? Piranha, thistle. I don't know, mushrooms, thistle. Okay. Okay, so. Ooh, trivia card. Speak of the devil. What bird is on the crest of Bermuda? Hey, if I fuck these up, am I screwed? Like, do I have one chance to answer them? Once you answer wrong, we'll respawn later. Oh, okay. Medina is the... Okay. I don't even know who that is. Okay, now it should be Thistle. Right? 1, 2, 3. Then Thistle. And then Chopper, and then Thistle again. Chopper. Thistle. Then I think it's Mushroom. So Chopper, Thistle, Mushroom, Thistle, Thistle. Okay. All right. I mean, it's pretty broomish looking.
It's like there's a welcoming committee. Hey, little fella. Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered Melee Island mop handle tree.
Okay. Knife? Several hours later. Wow. It didn't need to be like this. There was no need for this. Consider the stump.
Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. Hey, little dear.
The single tear.
It's probably time for them to fly south.
Man, I don't like that.
I'll take a shortcut back.
Fuck. It didn't need to be like that. Okay, so can I, like, smush this and this together? Alright, I got a mop.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
Okay. Okay. So now I need more from her, I think.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hiya. Hello again. Can I get another key made?
Sure. Just write down the serial number and give it to me.
Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Oops. I'm trying to think of any item in any adventuring game that I kept from beginning to end. I think there was something in Sam and Max. Can't remember what. Okay, I need... The numbers were too tiny for me to look with the monocle.
better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
If one monocle is good.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck you. Okay, there are no additional monocles now. I can't... I mean, I can believe it. But also, come on, man. That's just rude.
This was a good idea. They magnify stuff even better since I stuck them together. Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Okay.
I've got enough to last me.
Okay, I'm just checking the timing on this. Okay, that seems pretty long.
Actually, I think I'd rather not hear about that again.
There we go. Okay. That's pretty long.
Hi there.
Hi there. Hello again.
Almost end of the first chapter. Don't know if he'll make it in 15 minutes. We'll see.
Can I get another key made?
Sure.
Oh, fuck.
Just
I
write
keep
down
forgetting I
some
have to do this.
number and give it to
Yeah. This one.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
All right. Wait a minute. I just want to check something.
The scrollwork is nice, but there are no numbers here.
All right. Okay, back to the museum. Cracker. Key. Just fucking bolt. I thought if I could finish soon.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine?
Ooh,
Issue a
golden key.
proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
I misheard. I say a lot of stuff, Arcane. It's certainly possible that I did.
Restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in.
Who is this person?
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
Hold on. I need to know more about you. I have trivia cards. Piss. Learn more about her later. Fair enough. Okay, so Low Street. And then over here.
Can you fix this?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long...
I guess you just gave it a shake to find out.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If you bring me one more thing.
God damn it.
A particular charm of great...
I bet in casual mode I wouldn't have to do this.
You told me this earlier?
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles.
What the fuck is that?
I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right, let's see what I can do.
That's reference to Lon Chaney, the man of 1,000 faces. Oh. Okay. Get the bite of 1,000 needles. What the fuck is that?
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young.
Is it like vaping?
Demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up.
Still have to do this, but the solution's simpler. That's nice. It is nice that they actually have variants for the puzzles.
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Fair enough.
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes. It can be. But dangerous.
What the fuck it is indeed. For what it's worth. This is where I wound up consulting the hints for the first time.
Soon. There is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts. Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
Can you tell me where to find the bite of 1,000 needles?
I wish I could.
Me too.
Okay.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Okay.
Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
That's a nice name, though.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Darker? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire...
That's actually pretty astute
No argument
for
there.
Guybrush to catch.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Okay. What's it called? Bite of 1,000 needles.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
Bite of 1,000 needles.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Hi, Cobb.
You again. I know you.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay. Fancy. Are you sure?
I like the music transition here.
My expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I completed the 3 trials.
Trials?
It's how they used to make their bones in the old days.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh. Busy?
Yep. Now, where was I? Brilliant innovation.
It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by Barbie LaFleur. Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Looks like a mugshot.
This will be excellent.
The part was giving D vibes? Yeah.
Seems like a lot, but okay.
Hi again. I'm thinking about going on LeChuck's expedition after all.
I'm glad to hear you decided to patch things up.
Nah, he doesn't want me on the ship. I'm blacklisted. I'm gonna have to go in disguise.
These Shakespearean comedies just write themselves.
What's something with many pointy bristles that can bite? Oh, fuck off.
The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Yeah, how do I get to that?
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
How do we get a toothbrush?
I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife.
That's not the answer? Really? Have I seen this thing? Like, am I missing the obvious here? Because I thought it was the toothbrush. I have seen it. Interesting.
It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Any pointy bristles that can bite.
Hi there, little guy.
Hi.
That was really good.
Wanted. Any information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person or persons who destroyed the historic mop tree. I'll, keep an eye out for them. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but looks like this is going to be a long journey. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4. I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most...
Okay.
Hey, watch it!
All right.
It doesn't look finished.
I like how those are all the graffiti are runes. That's the whole place is being dark magicked. Like they're very obviously runes.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. Hey, Wally. Busy?
Yep.
I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
Lights out always comes sooner than you think.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. I don't see anything useful here. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me...
Hey, kid!
Hey, Stan!
Hello there, son!
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
See you later.
Yeah, nobody liked that.
Welcome back.
Hi there. These are nice.
Thanks.
Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
What's this lock?
It's for a small jazz band to lock up their gear.
What's this key?
That activates a mechanic.
What's this key?
That one's for making a quick exit. And please.
Come on.
Seriously, I don't much care if you grind off.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course. How much for the fishing lure?
It's not for sale. This is a locksmith shop. Perhaps you saw the sign outside?
How much for the fishing lure?
It's not for sale.
I see everyone in that portrait has...
If you have to make a
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious.
I see a...
It's Southern Florida.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice.
Fuck it. Second hint. I don't know. Oh, the thistle plant. Fuck. Or not the thistle, the other one. Yeah. I didn't even think of actually trying to take from them. One of these fucking guys.
Gotcha, you pointy little trichiophyte.
Fear.
This is a plant with a bad attitude, and enough pokey parts to back it up.
Language? Are you talking to me or Guybrush?
There you go. Bite of 1,000 needles.
Tell me, is this an ancient, powerful charm, or simply a plant you found in the forest?
You were pretty opaque about what you wanted, even for you. I took my best shot.
Very well. Always been the close enough sort.
Thanks.
All right.
Spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation and awaken.
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
Well, you don't have to put it like that. That's it?
Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No, thanks. I'm not a sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
Well, how do I look? Ah! What the heck? I look like a zombie. Is it broken?
One does the best one can with the materials provided.
I'll just wear it when I really need to. Ugh.
You're welcome.
I think I'm ready to set sail.
Okay. She get played before he explodes.
Hi there. You must be the quartermaster.
Yep, you look like a guy without many options. Swabby. It's BYOM. So, show me a decent mop and the job's yours.
Okay. How's
Behold.
Let's see. Stick, tangle a boat line. Smells like seagull droppings. Eh, good enough. You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew?
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
Threepwood's on the Chuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what?
You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan for him.
I hate not knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry.
You mean these pirates knew who I was and that I'd be a problem?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
The benefits are they don't kick you in your package. Who's that? We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
So once you were on LeChuck's ship, you turned the tables on them. You whipped out your sword and said, "I'm your captain now. Take me to Monkey Island, or you'll all walk the plank."
More or less.
The name's Gullet, but you're not to call me that. To you, I'm the first swab, and I want to hear the capital letters when you say it.
Capital one. Got it.
And this is the old. You'll be spending.
Yeah, I'll be saving as soon as we are done here.
A union or something. How much time is a lot of time?
All of it. You work here, you sleep here, you take your meals here. Forget the world you knew before. This hold is your world. The hull is your ground. The deck is your sky. And I am your deity of choice. A cruel and vengeful deity.
Dude's got like an ounce of power. It's gone straight to his head.
Circumstances. Any questions?
Can I leave the hold?
But no.
What happens if I leave?
I said you're not to leave under any circumstances.
Well, I know, just hypothetically. What if I did?
The worst punishment you can imagine.
Which is?
I throw you back down here. Nothing's worse than this.
Where's my bunk?
You might be all right inside one of the crates. Otherwise, be sure to cover your eyes. The chickens like to peck. But it's probably safest if you don't sleep at all. The chickens have their ways.
What's for dinner?
Oh, we'd like a bit of dinner, would we? Well, perhaps we can arrange a bit of roast duck under glass for your majesty. But seriously, learn to catch rats. You can drown them in your mop bucket. They make their own sauce.
Whoa.
What if I need to, you know?
Use the portal. Don't get anything on the ledge outside, though. I hate an unsightly ledge.
What am I supposed to be doing exactly?
No recruits. You're all thicker than the chickens.
Ooh, haunted chicken.
Is that the whole answer?
You're supposed to be swabbing. I want this hold sparkling, as if it was clean. Now, get to work.
Yo-ho, pirate's life.
It's a ghost chicken. It's true. All right. Safe. I don't know, right there. Okay. We're gonna quit there for now. Say, hey, look at that. We got through chapter 1. Oh, fuck. I'm really enjoying this game. I don't have, like, any deep thoughts on it so far. I mean, it's well acted. It's well written. Why are you still playing music? Quit. There we go. You know, it's well acted. It's well written. Visually, I'm actually super into the visual treatment. I love the kind of scrapbooky character design. I'm really enjoying myself. So, I look forward to playing more of this next week. Ugh. But it's time for me to go to bed. I have a long day tomorrow, so let's find someone to raid out to. Meet the tab, meet the tab, meet the tab. All right, what we got? The fuck? What the hell?
Just watch. I'm gonna say this. Actually,
Desert Bus Express. What? What is this? Desert Bus is doing a thing. All right, we're gonna read into Desert Bus. I feel like you're appreciating if the art style is outlandish. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. All right, we're gonna read Desert Bus. Usually they play in November, but they're doing a thing right now, and I don't know why, because I'm not really part of the community. It was very divisive. Oh, well then everyone who doesn't like it is wrong. I think it's adorable. I think it's such a cool, unique look. Yeah, it doesn't look like the old games, but like, it looks really cool. And again, it goes along with the whole narrative. Like, it's a story being told to your kid. He has a scrapbook at the start. Like, it all works. Like, there's a through line to it all, and I really appreciate it. Also, it's gorgeous. It's just really well done art. Anyways, we're gonna read Desert Bus. Usually they do a thing in November where they raise a shit ton of money for charity. Right now they're doing something called Desert Bus Express. I don't know what that's about at all, but we're gonna read them. So that rate message probably isn't super applicable. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah, let's go say hi to. I saw Graham when I pulled it up. Who else is there? Oh, Mikey Newman is there, and I don't recognize the other two people, but I'm sure they're fantastic. So let's go say hi to them, and I guess also if you want to throw them donation money because it raises money for Desert Bus. Yeah, we're gonna go over there. I will be back on Dan Olson and TQ's on the crew as well. Okay, those are lovely people. I didn't know Dan Olson's face, but I knew Dan Olson. And TQ's lovely. So let's go over there and say hi, and feel free to throw money at them if you want. I will be back on Monday with Core Keeper, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday will be more of Return to Monkey Island. But that's going to do it for me tonight. So, as always, thank you for watching. Until next time, stay safe, have fun, be kind, and try your best out there. Stay fresh, Jeep eggs. Good night.